Hi guys, welcome back to Kit Car Direct and MK Sports Cars, week 31. July's gone, first of the month today, Saturday. Sun's out, we've been out in test driving and have a bit of fun in the cars this morning, which was nice because it's been a bit cooler today than yesterday. If you guys remember the UK, it's a bit crazy the weather yesterday, which was nice if you're not working, and down the coast maybe. But yeah, we've been having some fun out in the workshop this week, and we're going to head out there in a minute and just show you what's been going on. Lots of test drives this week in the car, in the Mazda Turbo in particular. Again, seems to be quite a popular choice, and we're doing exceptionally well with that. Got quite a big order book outstanding on those as well at the moment. But if you're looking to come in for test drives, as we say, the shows are cancelled, unfortunately. Stone the announcement last week. But yeah, you're welcome to pop down. Come down, give us a call, we have an appointment, a couple of procedures to follow. You can come and see the cars, and we can take you for a test drive and show you what it's all about. Have a bit of fun as well while we're at it. And while the weather's like this, we take the best opportunity to do it as well. So Grand Prix weekend, I do believe. So if you're into Formula 1, Silverstone this week and next week, I do believe. So looking forward to sitting down and having a cold one with that a bit later. So I thought, well, just quickly before we head out in the workshop, new little product we've developed. You're probably very familiar with the CSR style wing. Angled front, flat top, 13-inch short backside to it, etc. This one has got now an additional side tab on it. You can see here it's sculpted in to enable you to fix it onto the wing stay on the side as well. A bit of extra strength, and of course adding that protection if the wind does get under it, to hold it in place while going along. So that's the first sort of prototype set out the moulds. These are in wet lay carbon, not pre-peg carbon, wet lay carbon, but still pretty good. Nice 2x2 twill weave. Apologies on my own, but looks pretty tidy. Very light, grams we're talking here. Very, very light wing. We'd probably be able to make those in GRP if we wanted as well, but they're going to be about 149, same as the other ones anyway, for the pair. But yeah, if you've got any questions though, they should be hitting the website this weekend, stroke Monday maybe, the latest. But if in the meantime, hook us up on a messenger or an email if you've got any questions on them. But they're for the 13-inch wheel. 15-inch wheels they do fit as well, because 195 50 and 15 is the same as a 205 60 13 profile within 0.2 of a mil or something anyway. So not a problem. 230 mil wide, so you can get a decent front tyre under them. So from here to here is 230 mil wide on the outside. So yeah, something new. We like to try and keep delivering some new products and updating things as we go along. We're not slowing down on that side of things. So if there's something you'd like to see, as I said, always shout us, drop us a message or an email. If you feel like it's something we can bring to market, then give us a heads up. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, we'll head out in the workshop now and show you what's been going on. Right, just going to wander over first. Two demo cars at the front here. We've got Tiger in. This is Peter's own car, I do believe. So he's been tinkering with this today. Looks a bit of a mess because the gearbox was come out, so we've had to strip the engine out of that today. This gearbox, we found out reason pretty obvious. There's no oil in it. So that's a very good reason for a gearbox normally to implode on itself. But yeah, it's a Tiger Super Cat with no engine in now, and he sort of stripped that out today actually. You can see a big old space there, so we can try and get my new gearbox and get him back on the road and sorted. There, we're heading down the workshop. Another car that's arrived in the workshop. Very pretty car, customer's car this one. It's grey and green. Nice tidy car. I've had some custom seat pads he has done, but it's got our carbon, you can just about see it, carbon effect vinyl boot cover, LED lights pack on it. It's got a rain light actually up here as well. Standard MX5 instruments. It was a iconic or something model, so it has a silver coloured instruments. Yeah, standard steering wheel and billet pedal box. You can't really see in there, but a pedal box in there as well. He's done a sort of carbon effect wrap all the way through the centre there, and onto the side seals he's done as well. You can see this just pointing out and a little bit onto the side impact bars. We've just got to do wing mirrors, brakes, geometry, setup and stuff. We cut into the bonnet here, so pretty standard affair. That was, most of it's pretty licked now and dialed in on the Mazda cars. but he's done a nice detail with wrinkle finish paint, nice little billet oil cap. It's got our standard Catlink pipe on there, nice exhaust. He's got the wheelwoods on here, just see him in there in the wheelwoods on it. Pro Race 1.2s, carbon front wings. This isn't RR chassis, so fully road jointed as well, so nice and tidy under the engine bay. A few little bits to sort out, just a pre-IVA, some loose wiring and some cable ties that are holding this on that we're not happy with, which will fettle up as well. But otherwise it's absolutely stunning. I think in this grey and green, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think you'll agree. Grey and yellow, or grey and green, you pick your choice, but we quite like them both. We head on down next. So the Caterham pop in as well now, into the workshop, some work to do. This used to be it used to be a Vauxhall car, then it had a Blackbird engine. Now it's got a Hayabusa engine in. It's coming for some work. I'll pop under the engine bay on this one actually as well for you. Just get the bonnet off, I'll show you this. So Hayabusa in here, Gen 2. Do believe when this conversion was done, it's a crate engine that was done. It's a dry sump system, tanks tidy, tucked into the corner here as well. I think it's RLM done the tuning on for him. It's about 180 something the wheels, I do believe. So it's come in. Main reason is this exhaust system. You probably see, guys, it's very low, so we've got to modify that for him and bring that up. It's actually been touching on the end of the on the ground here. This has been scraping, the tailpipe down here has been scraping on the ground, so got that. It's got some electrical gremlins, lights and things, MOT to be done, things like this. Used to run in the Mag 7s. Don't know if he's still doing the Mag 7s or he's just going to do track days and road legal on it, so we're just putting it back to road legal spec at the moment for him. So yeah, nice little colour though, very nice in this sort of electric blue, very nice, quite like that. Nice tidy boot cover and stuff on it as well, so very striking colour combination. Right, move on. Right, a big hole in this an MK Indy that came in the other week. We did put a little post up saying, can you spot the problem? Well, big problem was the cam belt had found its way off of the engine, unfortunately. Now the bad news was the engine wasn't salvageable. Probably could be rebuilt, quite inexpensive. It was a Scholar engine, but you can see here it's been bouncing. It's bent pretty much every valve. If you look at the top of the piston, not too pretty. You can see big marks where it's hit here. Don't know what the rod's like. We didn't even get that far. It weren't worth it. It's a question of needing a rebuild. There was metal everywhere. There was metal all in the top here. The rings had gone on 2 of the pistons as well. There was all bits of rings everywhere. Bit of a disaster, unfortunately, for interference engines as they go. So we've got to detail this, clean it up, get it all sorted, and another standard Z-Tech I think is going into this now. So bit of work to do, but yeah, change your cam belts, guys. Check them. You know, if you're unsure, you know, this is what can happen. It's different with Mazda. If you get a Mazda engine, non-interference engine actually, so even when they go, you tend to survive it just about. So whereas things like this Z-Tech, check your cam belts, guys. Maybe if you get off this video, go and walk out in the garage and have a look now, because this is I think otherwise we're touching about £4 for a rebuild on this Scholar engine. So yeah, a bit hefty. Right, move on. Right, so Orange Busa Indy RR, moved on with this. It's actually running now. I can't start it today because we've taken the dashboard out again now, but it's actually all running, which is great news. Always nice to get it fire it first time, but we've been working on the dashboard, so it's all disconnected, all the ignition and that. But it's having the standard Gen 2 Busa clocks. We've just cut them in to the dashboard. Steering column holes all done. It's all carbon interiors done, and we've also got the carbon seats in here now, and all the branded harnesses are in as well, so it's completely carbony interior, which is quite nice actually. Wing mirrors are on, centre mirrors on. We've just started also, got to do it's all fitted in, but the final plumb up on the fire extinguisher system that's in there as well. So this one's really not a million miles away now. It's just the dashboard. Got to be honest, it's very fiddly to cut in the standard dials. It is a bit tricky. It takes a bit of time and patience, as you can see by the shape of the clip. clocks that's on there, but other than that she's near enough there now. Bonnet catches, a few other bits. We've got holes ready to drill here for fire extinguisher system, and the battery kill switch is going in there as well. So yeah, that's but she's all running, all going in, so we'll push on with this as well this week. So we'll move on. CBR car, 1000 RR. Lots of little bits on this week. It's all the IVA stuff we've been fitting. We've got a mesh to put on, but the grill's been cut in as well, powder coated and painted up. All the indicators and the extensions arms, all with some 3D wrapping and stuff, all on. Boot box, as we said last week, a few more bits to tidy up in the interior, doing some electrics and bits and bobs. But this is rear tail lights, which we showed you last week as well. It's all little bits and bobs under there. It's all fettling and trimming and coverage and things like that for IVA. As well, we've got a couple of bits to cover down here as well still, I've just noticed. So a couple of bits and bobs to do on this, but still looking forward to getting this. Well, the applications are in for IVA on this, so we hopefully will get some dates are starting to come through, but it's very slow unfortunately at the moment, so we'll see how that heads up and keep you updated on that as well. Yeah, Westfield XTR, we've been sort of nut and bolt checking this week. He's running a full nut and bolt check, takes a bit of time, so we've been on with this. Exhaust is off, as we said last week. We've still got to, I'm just waiting for a head which we pick up tomorrow to redo this, because we tried to modify it and we need the head for it, but we've chopped to the airbox under here as well. You know, it's a nice air scoop, but it was actually not cold feeding into it, so yeah, we've done some modifications to the airbox to get that in. But they're a nice car, certainly different. All this brake ducting that's down in here as well to keep it cool. It's got solid discs rather than vented. I presume that's for lightness rather than anything else, but it's showing its age a little bit there. I suppose it could do with a little bit of TLC after 18 years, as all these cars do. But nice looking car. Shame they're not made anymore of these, but then I suppose there's other alternatives out there if you're looking for a LMP style car. Okay guys, that's sort of a snapshot of what we've been up to over this week. Some other bits, we've had cars in and quarter weights for a Tiger Avon and other things that this week as well, and other bits and bobs going on. Chassis production still on point. We've got some kits going out next week, which we'll show you as well, hopefully back end of next week as well. Order book, as I say, is pretty healthy at the moment, so if you're looking to get in and you're wanting, it's sort of 10 weeks sort of lead time at least at the moment. So if you're looking to get into a kit and you want a test drive, like we said, pop down and see us, give us a call. We'd love to see you. We're trying to keep things under control, obviously, with the outbreaks and closes of certain other counties and things like that at the moment. We're trying to be precaution with it as well, but we understand that people want to try and continue. So let's keep it safe. Give us a call and we'll or an email, and we'll organise the days and get a test drive in. Most people who come out of the Mazda car have loved it. Most people who've gone in the bike engine car have loved it. So, you know, choose your poison, as they say. They're both super fast and super fun. So that's it. If you're looking at CSR new styles type of idea, if you're looking for an upgrade, there's a new product there for you, which will attach, I'm sure, in a link, or you'll see it jump on the Facebook selling page. Hopefully you're logged on to MK Sportscars Official Owners Club. You can see the stuff goes on there all the time, and activity stuff, track days and things like that that's going on, people group meets and stuff like that. So keep an eye on there. It's always good for you guys to meet up and have fun in your own cars as well. That's what we're building for at the end of the day. So yeah, enjoy the Formula 1, and we'll catch you next week, guys. Like, share, you know where we are.